I hope you guys are doing so well. In today's class, you just need your mat and maybe a little towel or a little cushion if you need for behind your back for roll-ups, or a little cushion if you feel like you have a really tight back and when you lie down, you're kind of looking at the back wall, so just to support the head. Otherwise, we're just using ourselves. So let's start with our warm-up. If you've done our classes before, you know how that goes. So we're standing with our feet hip width apart. Make sure you're grounding yourself into your mat so that you're supported. You're supported in this time of movement. You're showing up for yourself. Set your intention. So whatever your intention, whatever you need, so that's your fire, your earth is your grounding, obviously. Your air, your breathing, make space in your body, so create that space that you need to be able to move properly and engage into those muscles. And then obviously the water, which is our movement and getting that spinal fluid moving, getting the liquid moving in our bodies, the blood flowing and all of that. Alright, so let's stand up tall, let's melt those shoulders down away from the ears. And just let's take 3 deep breaths. Let's just tune in, check in with yourself, see how you're feeling, see how your body's feeling. So we're going to inhale sideways through the ribs, in through the nose, and we exhale, bring those ribs together, belly button, spine, variance, hip to lift that pelvic floor up. And let's go 2 more. Inhale. Just breathe in anything that you need. If you need some strength, if you need some support, just breathe that in, and then exhale, let it all out, finding those connections that are going to support you. Let out any tension, any frustrations, whatever is not serving you right now. And last one, we inhale and exhale, let it all out, melt that tension away from your neck and your shoulders. We're going to start with our roll down, so soften into those knees. We're going to inhale here, exhale, bringing that chin to the chest, roll it down as far as you can go. Make sure your legs are soft. So careful you're not straightening at your legs and then you're only getting down here and you're feeling more of a stretch in your hamstrings and everything else. Really soften into those knees. Get down, release the back of the neck. If you need to shake and nod the head, you can. Inhale there, exhale. Use those abdominals. So pull that belly button up towards the spine and stack the spine back up. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, roll it down, knees are soft. Check in, see how it's feeling. Maybe you're a little bit tight in your back. Scoop up if you have been a little bit sick or if you have been sitting a lot or a bit stressed. You might be a bit tight. This is the way that we start moving, start letting our body know that we're going to move, start getting that spinal fluid moving. Changing our energy, inhale, exhale, chin to chest. So just moving our body allows us to change that energy within us. It allows us to change our thoughts as well. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, bring it down. So maybe just take a note of how you're feeling now. And then check in with yourself afterwards and see how it shifts. Sometimes we don't realize how much we actually shift when we move our body in any way that's serves us. Inhale, exhale, scoop. Lift. Really taking the tension out, finding that strength. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, roll it down. Inhale and exhale, scoop. Keep checking in with yourself. Seeing as we're online and it's not in person, I can't check you. Please keep checking in with yourself. If something feels a bit off, try and adjust it. Inhale and exhale, scoop. We have to take ownership of how we move and checking in with ourselves. Trust yourself as well. In your movement, inhale, exhale, scoop. We have to learn to trust ourselves again. With our bodies, with the way we move, with the way we show up. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, roll it down. Inhale here, exhale, scoop up, lift tall, stack the spine. Let's interlace those fingers, hands behind our head, going into those lateral flexions. So think of those rainbows, mount the shoulders down away from the ears. We inhale, lift up, lift tall, make that space before we go over into our lateral flexion. Imagine you're sliding between those 2 walls, so you're not twisting in the body. So you're literally going over. Watch this top shoulder doesn't go up to your ear, and exhale, bringing it back to the center, using that oblique. Over to the other side, inhale, over. Exhale, lengthening as we come back. And inhale. And exhale, bringing it back. Use that breath to help you. If you're new to Pilates and the breathing is still like a foreign language, it's okay. It's not like we're going to learn Chinese in one day or a different language in one day, should I say. It takes time, it takes practice. Just becoming aware. Just make sure that if you haven't got the breathing yet, when you inhale, when you exhale, just breathe. Just make sure you're using your breath that feels right to you in the movement that you're doing, and it's assisting you in that movement. So the inhale is normally on the easier part, or the pause, and the exhale is on the effort. So like here, exhale coming up, you're engaging, you're making those connections with the muscles to support the body. Coming to your center, we're going into rotation. Keep those hips facing forward. We rotate, we deepen it, we bring it back to the center. And we rotate, deepen it, bring it back. And pull through. Deepen, bring it back. 4, hips go forward. So you're getting that rotation in your spine. You're making space, getting that rotation in the torso, getting that digestive system moving. And rotate. Elbows stay open. And rotate. We go 2 more. Last one. Bring it back, hands down. You can place your hands on your hips or down by your sides, wherever you feel comfortable. Shoulders down and away. Keep that chest proud. Think about rising up. So me pulling you from the strength from the top of the head. Engage into those core muscles. So it's almost like you're levitating, lifting up. Find that support, that balance within the body. Keeping the weight even from big toe, baby toe. Watch those ankles don't sway outwards. Pull those ankle bones towards each other. Engaging the inside of the legs as well. Pulling those kneecaps up from the quads. Breathe. Exhale up. Inhale down. If you're wobbly, it's okay. All those new muscles are firing. Just come back and do it again. Maybe do it slower. Don't go as high up onto your toes. And let's go 3 and 2. Last one. We externally rotate. So you can take your legs a little bit wider, so shoulder width apart. And we're rising up and down here as much as you can. Make sure you turn out from your hips. Your knees are over your first 2 toes. You don't have to turn out as far as you can go. Generally, corners of the room is enough. Just be comfortable in your turnout, in your external rotation. Oops. Bit wobbly. Keep growing tall. Keep pulling belly button in. Rising up. Two more. Last one. Okay, coming back. We're going to do a little bit of balancing and pulling our leg up, getting into our hips as well, and then we are going to circle in our ankles. So if you need to have some support, come to a wall. Make sure you've got something that you can support yourself, but then you're only going to be using one hand. Also, just be aware that you're not sinking and looking like Urkel. So you really want to lift up as you do this, finding your balance. Really grow tall, careful this doesn't start to happen. So bring your one leg closer to the center and take your weight over. Lift tall, we're lifting that one leg up. You can grab it in front. If you can't grab in front of the knee, grab behind, in between the back cap. Pull that knee in towards your chest, keep lifting tall. So when I say people, you're not doing this. Okay, so really lift up. Feel that compression in your hip. Shoulders down and away. Just hold, finding that balance. If you're holding a wall, you'll only have one hand, obviously, with you. Shoulders down. Keep breathing. Feel that compression. And then release. Go to the other side. So taking that weight over. Lift it up. One side will be a little bit harder for the balance. Lift up, pull that knee in towards your chest. Keep growing tall. Watch what you're doing with this knee and body, and if you fall out, just come back up. Lift, feel that compression. Oops, slowly come out. Okay, we're bringing this first leg up. If you just want to hold it like so, by all means hold it like so, and we're going to circle the ankle. Otherwise you can come back here, you're going to circle the ankle right. Focus on one point. Yeah. And change directions. Make you think. Huh? 8, 9. And relax that leg down. Other side. Find that balance. Grow tall. Lift up. Deep. Okay. And slowly circle. Nope. I'm going to pull out. Always come back. Sometimes we have to pull out. Bring yourself back, change directions. 1 foot circle might feel a bit awkward for you, it's okay. It's normal, especially if you normally haven't done circles. You might be doing like this. Just relax. Well done. Okay, coming to the back of your mat. We are going to do kind of some cat stretches and some cross crawl. We're going to go into our planks and into our pyramid, which is downward dog in yoga, and do some nice little things there before we lie down on our mat. So if you do struggle with your wrists, do try and get into this position because we do strengthen our wrists once we start to be on our hands. But if you really struggle, you can go on your forearms and do the movements as you can with them on your forearms. With cat stretch, you can't do it on your forearms. That's not the best. But when you're on your hands, make sure you're pushing down into your hands and using those arm muscles to lift it up and out of your wrist. So you're not just collapsing and you're not locking into your arms as you're there. Okay, so we're going to walk out to a plank to start. Just find it and then we'll come into onto our all fours. So you're going to inhale here, grow tall, exhale, change chest, roll it down. We walk out for 3 or 4 walks with the hands. Find your plank, push your hands down, widen your fingers. Check that you're not doing this, because then you've just locked into your arms, you're using your bones to hold you up instead of engaging into those arm muscles. So really think about the elbows facing the side or diagonally back, shoulder blades down the back, lengthen from the top of the head. Feel those abs engage. Push the hands down into the mat. Push those fingertips down into the mat. And then lift up using your arm muscles out of the wrists. Belly button in. So I want you to feel how this feels. Watch out you're not here or here. So feel those lower abs engage. Energy through your heels, lengthening from the top of the head. And from there, just bring that one knee down and the other knee out. Taking your knees hip width apart, okay, so they're directly underneath your hips, both ways. There's a space between your hips here, they're not together. These are strong pillars for your legs. Your legs are strong pillars, okay, so making sure you've got that, otherwise then it makes it harder if you're not. And again, on your hands, push those hands down into the mat, lifting up out of the arms, shoulder blades down the back, and you're lengthening long from the top of the head to the tailbone. So this is your neutral spine. Check that your hips are above your knees. So watch how we're not moving like this as we go. You're trying to keep stacked on top of those joints. You're going to inhale here. You're going to exhale, pull that belly button in towards the spine before you even start moving, and then bring that pubic bone towards the breastbone. Keep the shoulders under the ears, but allow the shoulder blades to move on the back. Looking, let your head follow your spine. You inhale, lengthen through neutral. And exhale, slide those shoulder blades down. It's not a cow, so keep that lower back still for me. Slide those shoulder blades down, lengthen through the top of the head and lift the sternum up. So the lower back is staying still. And you start and engaging, you're getting that mid to upper back extension here. Inhale through neutral, and exhale, round up, keep those shoulders under the ears. Lift that pelvic floor. Inhale through neutral, and exhale, slide shoulder blade down. So you might get more movement than I get, you might get less movement than I get. Work with your body, check if you can go further, but keep those shoulders under the ears. So you want to have the shoulder blades sliding along your back, but the shoulders are actually staying away from the ears. Let the head follow the spine all the time. Making space, lengthening as we come through neutral, and then exhale, slide the shoulder blades down, lift sternum up. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen through neutral. And exhale, slide down. Let's do one more. Inhale through neutral. Exhale. Pull that belly button in, really engage. Use those abdominals to support the spine. Did you see how I kind of went like that because I wasn't concentrating? So watch out you're not going like that and pushing your bum towards your heels. Really stay stacked above those knees. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down, lengthen through the top of the head. I want you to find your neutral spine again, and we're going to do cross crawl. So lifting opposite arm, opposite leg, you're trying to get it parallel to the floor. A way that you can check in that you're staying strong and stable in your torso is the space between your ribs and your hips is going to stay the same the whole time. So you're not twisting. And then also keep this connected. So watch out you're not dropping into your spine. Shoulder blades down, lengthen through the top of the head. We reach opposite arm, opposite leg out. And use those abdominals to bring those limbs back in. And for 2, reach. And bring it in. You're trying to imagine that there's still weight on all 4 limbs, even though you're lifting 2 up. So we're not completely leaning to the one side. You want to keep that center, keep lengthening, carefully not dropping your head down. As you reach this arm long, think about sliding that shoulder blade down the back, bring it in, and reach. Belly button in, and reach. Let's go 4 more, 2 more each side. Reach. Last 2. Lengthen, try and get parallel to the floor. Bring it in, let's push back into a quick rest position. Just stretching it out. If you need to, just circle your wrists around. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to come up into our plank. We're going to do some chunks up here. So come onto your hands. Bring your shoulders above your wrists. Belly button in. Before you even go out, feel that engagement you felt when we first went into our plank. So we take the one leg out, push energy through that heel, pull the kneecap up from the quad. Belly button in, keep your pelvis as stable as possible as you take that other leg out. Got your plank. Hold it. Your head is an extension of your spine. Careful, not here or here. Shoulder blades down. Sliding your shoulder blades down the back. Pull the belly button up towards the ceiling or towards your spine. You're moving on your shoulders, but keep those shoulders out of the ears. Push back so the ears come towards your biceps. You're pushing the heels down into the mat as much as you can. Belly button in. You're going to rise up onto the toes and we're going to come back to our plank. Inhale, exhale. Pull the belly button in. Use those abdominals. Slide the shoulder blades down back. Keep the shoulder blade off strong. Push back into pyramid down the dog. Push those heels down. Lift up. Come back to your plank. Let's do 3 more like that. Use those abdominals. Engage. Heels down. Inhale and exhale, coming back. Inhaling, pause. Exhale, lift. Heels down. Heels up. Coming back. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale up. Use those abdominals. Rise up. Come back. Last one. We're going to hold it at the back here. Hold it here. Push those heels down. Find that strong shoulder girdle. Rise up onto the toes. Belly button in. I want you to bend your knees and straighten your legs. And then bend. Your heels are up. If you need to walk your feet in slightly, you can. Keep those shoulders down, away from the ears. Try and keep your head in line with those biceps. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And belly button in. Keep sliding those shoulder blades down. So your shoulders are stable on your back. It's helping you. You have to have strong back muscles to support you in these places. Let's go 2 more. Keep the legs bent. From here, we're going to come into a hovering plank with our knees bent. So hovering our knees into a bear pose. So lengthen through the top of the head, bring the shoulders above the wrists, belly button to spine. Your knees are hovered. Keep the legs bent, lift up. Push back. And we go back. Lengthen through that spine, belly button in. Engage. And again. Hover those knees. So you're never bringing the knees down completely. You're hovering them. You're feeling that engagement in those abdominals, lengthening through the spine. So careful you're not here. You want to really hover them. Keep the legs bent. Push back. Let's go 3. And back. 2. Getting some nice engagement in our back muscles. Last one. Come to that hover and hold. Lengthen through the spine. Hold it here. Belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften those knees down and tuck the toes. Push back, rest position. Take a few breaths there. If you're feeling it in your wrists, just take like a wave. So you can go like a wave. You can circle them in each direction. And you can push. So one's in flexion and one's extended. If you can see. And then do the other side. Lifting those elbows, and then just shake them out. Well done, you should be warm. Take a little bit slower right now. We're just going to sit at the front of our mat. Lifting up tall so that we can lie nicely. So you need your whole mat behind you. Lift up right out of those lower backs, right onto those sits bones, melting those shoulders down away from the ears. Take those arms out in front of you. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, send those sits bones forward. Pull that pelvic floor up. So pubic bone, sits bone going towards your heels. Lower back is rounding. We're getting lower back into the mat, then the middle back, then the upper back. Head, neck, and shoulders come down. If you feel like you're doing this, see how much you can lengthen the back of your neck. If you still feel completely like you, take a small cushion, not too much, and just place it under your head. If you're not too bad, then only place it under your head after the pelvic floors. Okay. So lengthening, making sure you're looking up at the ceiling. Bring those heels in closer to your bum, not too close. Your heels are underneath your knees. Your knees are hip width apart. Your pelvis is neutral, so hip bones, pubic bone on the same plane. Reaching those fingertips long towards the feet. We're going to inhale here. You're going to exhale, imprint that spine. So losing that arch in your lower back, lift your pubic bone up first, and we're lifting lower back, middle back, upper back. Hips on the same plane, space between your ribs and the hips are the same on the other side. Try and release those glutes, try to connect abs and lower back, and then peel it down, upper back, middle back, lower back. So we're not doing a bridge, we're not engaging too much into our glutes just yet. Inhale, exhale, we're finding those connections, abs and back, to hold us up. So if you don't know if you're using your glutes too much, if you release, okay, so here I'm squeezing into my glutes to hold me up, then I have nothing here. If I release my glutes, I'm going to drop down. If I'm not using my glutes and I release my glutes and I'm using here, you'll feel you can stay up engaging here. And then peel it down. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Pelvis back into neutral. Inhale here. Exhale, imprint. Really articulating through that spine. Getting that movement between the vertebrae. Inhale and exhale, peeling it down. Inhale and exhale, imprint the spine, scooping the abs, coming up. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Ribs are closed. And exhale, peeling it down. And let's go 3 more. Inhale, exhale, imprint. Scoop. Keep looking up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Keeping those knees in line with the hips. So if you did the ball workout, you remember we had the ball in between. So just imagine that ball. And if you really struggle with your inner thighs and outer thighs, place, and you don't have a ball, place like a cushion between your knees, because then it brings that awareness to your body that you need to engage and not just drop into it. Last one, we're going to hold it up. So imprint, scoop, hold it up. We're going to do some bum pulses. So you inhale, release, and exhale, squeeze bum cheeks together, lifting up. And for 2, squeeze. Hips are on the same plane, 3. Exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You should feel your glutes engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale at the top, exhale peeling down, upper back, middle back, lower back, pelvis back into neutral. If you struggle with the bridge, you can keep your hips down to the next one. We're going to literally lower and lift our legs. We're going to walk the legs out. So you will come like this. We are going to do it with our bums up, so in that bridge position. But like I say, if you struggle, keep the bum down. But watch your pelvis. So if you are doing it with your bum down, really focus on keeping that pelvis neutral, keeping the arch in your lower back the same. So it's not really lifting and moving in our spine like so. You really want to focus. You can even make it a little bit slower if you need to. So you're really engaging, focusing on that stability in your pelvis there. Okay, otherwise, everybody else, we're going up. You're going to inhale, exhale, imprint, scoop, lift up, engage into those glutes. The leg that's staying down, really engage into that glute, hamstring, glute, knee as well on the side of the bum. Lifting the hips, keeping the hips the same height. We lift the one leg up to tabletop. We place it down, lift the hips, other leg up. Okay, if you can see. There. So watch you not doing this and up and down. It's quite hard. Lift up and hold it up. If you're really struggling that you really want to try, you can slide your thumbs underneath as well. Okay. Well, let's do 3 more. Lift those hips. 2, 1. Place the legs down. Lift the hips up. Check that they're on the same plane. Inhale and exhale, pulling it down. Upper, middle, lower, pelvis back into neutral. We're going to interlace our fingers, hands behind our head. We're going to do a few normal chest lifts. So you can always come back to this. If you don't want to do the leg part, you can stick with the legs down and come to this. But try and do each little bit as much as you can, even if you're doing less. Okay. I want you to see your elbows at the corner of your eyes so that in your peripheral vision, your tailbone stays down, that pelvis stays neutral. You're going to inhale here. You're going to exhale through the top of your head. Bring those ribs together, belly button in, narrowing into the hips. Lift up. So carefully you're not engaging into your hip flexors and tucking up. I really want you to focus and isolate onto those upper abs, into those upper abs, keeping those elbows open. Inhale and exhale, come down. And for 2, inhale, exhale. Use that breath to help you. Inhale and exhale, coming down. Your head is heavy in your hands, like a coconut in your hammock. So just be careful you're not pulling on it to lift you up. You really want to engage into those abdominals to lift you up. And coming down. And that down is just as important as the up. The down is just lengthening, but you're still connected. You're not just rocking. Exhale. Make it worth it. If you're here, make every move worth it. And exhale down. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. Inhale and exhale down. Last one for me. Inhale, exhale, coming up. And come down. We are now going to come up and we're going to hold it up. And we're going to bring our one leg up to tabletop. So we're going to start with that leg here and we're going to lower the toe down to the floor and lift. So you're moving from your hip, keeping the knee the same angle. Same leg stays up. We're taking that leg out to 45 and bringing it in. Then we keep it straight. We lift up, we lower down, we flex it up. And then we do little leg circles. So it is a challenge. If you need to bring the leg down and just hold the chest lift up, you can that, or you can bring the head, neck, and shoulders down and do the leg movements. So do as you can. Shoulders down, inhale here, we exhale, head, neck, and shoulders come up, belly button to spine. Really find that stability in this core, in your pelvis. Lift that one leg up to tabletop. Keep this height as much as possible. We lower that toe down to the floor and we lift. And for 2. Exhale 3, shoulders down. 4, we're going for 6. 5, tailbone down. 6, lift that leg, we take it up to 45. Belly button in. And for 2. Keep breathing, exhale 3. 4. 5. Keep that leg straight, lift it up, tailbone down, pelvis neutral. We take the leg down, we flex the foot up. And for 2. And lift, belly button in. 3. Exhale 4. 5. 6. You're almost there. Flex that foot up, little circles for 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 1. Change direction. 1. And 2. 3. Keep lifting. 5. 1 more. 6. And come down. If you need to, just hug that knee into your chest. Yes, we have the other side. Okay, place that foot down nicely. Find that neutral pelvis. Interlace those fingers again, hands behind your head. Taking that other leg out to tabletop. Shoulder blades down the back. The shoulders are out of the ears, but you are coming up to flexion. So it's the same thing. Make those shoulder blades move on your back so you're not becoming rigid. You don't want to be rigid. You just want to find that strength and that connection in your body. Okay. Alright, we're coming up first. Inhale, exhale, head, neck, and shoulders coming up. Belly button to spine. Lift that leg up to tabletop. We lower the toes down. Keep this space. Careful you're not pulling. 2. And exhale 3. And also careful you're not hanging. 4. 5. One more, 6. Lift that leg up to tabletop. We take it out to 45. Keep breathing. And 2. Stabilizing that pelvis. Exhale, 3. 4. 5. 6. Lengthen that leg. We lift it up. Point the toe down and flex up. And for 2. Flex. 3. Keep lifting. Flex. 4. 5. 6. Flex that foot up. Left. We circle around. Doesn't have to be big. 2. 3. Keep lifting. 4. 5. One more. 6. Change directions. 1. Lift. 2. Keep concentrating. Belly button in here. 4. 5. 6. Bring it in. Head back into your chest. Bring it down. Okay. You're going to keep your head, neck, and shoulders down like this. And you're taking your knees across to the side. So if you really, really struggle and you can't get your knees down and it feels totally uncomfortable to you to be here, you can place something underneath your knees. Okay, so if you need to push pause and get like a cushion or a pillow or a couch cushion to hold your knees there, you can. Otherwise, you're bringing those knees down, but the shoulders are staying square. You're going to interlace your fingers, hands behind your head here. And we're going to lift up from our obliques. So you're going to inhale, you're going to exhale, head, neck, and shoulders coming up. So you're looking over your hip. And inhale, come down. And for 2, exhale. Inhale, down. Exhale for 3. Inhale, down. And for 4. Exhale, 5. 6. 7. Exhale, 8. 9. 10. Coming down, bring it back. Over onto the other side. So just check. You might be tighter one side than you are the other side. Shoulders down and make sure you're coming up straight. So we exhale up and down. And for 2. Exhale 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. Keep your feet pulling on your head. Exhale 8. 9. Last one, 10. Coming down. Okay. We're going into hundreds, but we're doing 50 on one leg and 50 on the other leg. So it's 5 counts of 10 counts. We are going to, if you really struggle, do the whole hundreds with the legs down. That's absolutely fine. Do what you can. If you need to bring your head, neck, and shoulders down, bring it down, and then try and come back up again. Try not tense, try not grab behind your head. Try and do it with intention the whole time, and if you need to come take a break, take a break, okay? From here, pelvis neutral, we're going to take our one leg out, either to 45, to 90, or even at tabletop if that's where you are. So we're just having that one leg out, taking the arms out, up towards the ceiling, tail going down, you inhale here, we exhale, head, neck, and shoulders coming up, and place your hands up there on sprint. You're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 4, 5, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 4, 5. Last one on this side. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach deepen. Bring that leg back to tabletop. Place it down. Head, neck, and shoulders come down. Arms come back up. Taking that leg out wherever you were on the other side. Inhale, exhale, head, neck, and shoulders coming up. We inhale and we exhale, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 4, 5, and exhale. Keep reaching. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 4, 5, last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, deepen. Bring that knee bit back, place it down, head, neck, and shoulders come down. Take those arms as far back as you can without popping the ribs up. If you need your towel behind your lower back, you can place a towel behind your lower back. Watch you not lifting and popping up here. You really want to engage, taking those arms as far back as you can. Legs are glued together. We inhale, head, neck and shoulders coming up into our break point here. And you exhale, scoop, no bracing, just go as slow as you need. Inhale here, so shoulders above those hips, belly button in, reach those fingertips long. Inhale and exhale, send those sits bones forward again. Belly button towards the spine, getting that lower back into the mat, middle back, up back. Inhale, head, neck and shoulders coming up. Exhale, scoop. So I'm going to show you now, you can keep going, I'm going to show you now what to avoid as we go, because we can't watch you. Okay, so peeling down, watch that you don't plonk down here. It generally gets a little bit harder, so really go slow, engage, controlling it down. So watch out now as you're coming up, if you've got it, keep going, that you're not doing this to get yourself up. Okay, you've lost the whole connection in your abdominals. And also just check that you're not trying to use one side more. If your legs lift slightly, that's okay. It's not 100% right, but sometimes we just need that little bit of an assist, as long as you know you're doing it. And like I say, if you struggle to get up, place that towel underneath your lower back. And if you really, really, really struggle to get up and down, then do up to here, and then come down again. And then you can come to sitting, and then go halfway down, and then come up again. So you just getting to here, and then lift up. So you're finding those places that you can get to, so that we can start working on it. Peeling it down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, scoop. Really using those abdominals. Inhale, exhale, peeling it down. Last one. And scoop. Take a stretch over those legs for me. Okay. We're going to practice spine stretch properly with our legs out. So if you have really tight hamstrings, you can, please by all means, put your legs here in this diamond shape. Otherwise your legs are as wide as your mat. I'm trying to get a position where you can see what I'm doing. You're aiming for your legs to be straight, but they absolutely do not have to be straight. You can have them bent. I need that mobility in your spine more than you're feeling how tight your hamstrings are. Okay, so we want that movement in the spine. You're lifting right up onto your sits bones here. You're taking your arms out in front of you, so palms facing each other. There is not a lot of movement in our shoulders when we do this, except when we go into the extension and we're pushing backwards and we're opening our heart up and getting into those mid upper back extensors. But other than that, we're not moving our arms wildly. They're actually staying in the same sort of space. So just take note of that. There are 5 movements. I'll go through them slowly and then we'll go into like a flow. Just breathe for now if this is new to you. Use the breath that helps you, but I will be saying what it is. Lift up. So really lifting up. If you need to bend those knees, just make sure the knees are facing up and the toes are facing up. Arms out in front. We inhale here. We exhale. Roll it forward. So imagine there's a big ball here. You're rolling it forward. Let your head be an extension of your spine. From here, I want you to get an extension. So you're staying down, but you're lengthening through the top of the head. Getting that back extension, and your thumbs are going back. This is the only place really where your shoulders are, where you're moving from your shoulders. So I want you a long line from the top of your head to the tailbone. Slide those shoulder blades out. You're finding that extension, that diagonal line. You may not feel like you're getting here at all. You might feel like you're stuck. Just feel that, sliding those shoulder blades down, opening up into this part here. From there, we exhale, fold forward. Watch your arms just stay where they are, your hands stay where they are. So now you're in flexion here. Keeping that flexion in your spine, you pull the belly button back and you bring those shoulders back above the hips. And then we stack, lift up, tall. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit faster now. If you want to practice this one, guys, please just pause. It's a joy of having online. Pause it. Play this little piece that I just did over and over and over again until you're like, okay, I've got it. If you have any questions, you're always more than welcome to contact me. Okay, lift tall, inhale, exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, extend, lower, middle, upper. Push those thumbs backwards, slide those shoulder blades down. Your head is an extension of your spine. Careful you're not here. Exhale, fold. Bring your shoulders back and stack, lift up tall. Inhale, exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, extend, lower, middle, upper. Push those thumbs back. Exhale, fold. Bring shoulders back. Connecting into those abdominals, using those abdominals to support the spine. Inhale, exhale, roll. Inhale, extend, lower, middle, upper, push your thumbs back. Exhale, fold. Bring shoulders back. Stack. Lift up tall, last two. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, extend, lower, middle, upper, push your thumbs back. Fold. Bring shoulders back. Stack. Last one. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, extend. And fold. Bring shoulders back. And stack. And just wiggle it out. Okay, we're going to work into our glutes. So we are going onto all fours. If you need something under your knees, please place, either fold your mat, fold a towel and put it under, or put a cushion or a pillow underneath. Okay, so the hardest part of this is keeping our shape and keeping that connection and trying to not just plonk into one side. If you really struggle on your wrists, you can be down here. Just make sure you have a strong support in your shoulders and you're not just like dropping into them. So just remember, a lot of it and a lot of the connection is coming from your shoulder girdle and your back muscles to support you as well. So belly button in, imagine that plank once again. And make sure those knees are hip width apart. So if your knees are together here, like this, and we're lifting that one leg up, you're going to feel totally out of balance and out of sorts. You really need to have those legs hip width apart. So you've got that pillow, you're going to engage into that glute med of that supporting leg as well as we take it out. So really just think about setting yourself up properly. If in between you need a pause, just push back into rest position and then set yourself up again so that you're not getting fatigued and then falling into it. Okay, fingertips long. Shoulder blades down, belly button towards the spine. Watch you not moving from your spine as we move our legs, so we're not doing this. Really pulling that belly button in. Check the space between your ribs and the hips are the same on either side. Trying to keep your weight even though we're lifting one leg up, so you can check in with the weight in your hands. In a perfect world, it would stay absolutely perfect, but you know, there are some shifts that will happen in your body. So just be aware of them, that you're not completely falling over. And then also this leg that's supporting you, really engage. So if you really struggle, maybe go and get it up against the wall so you can check that you're staying connected here and not falling out into that hip there. Okay, now that I've talked your ear off, you can lengthen from the top of your head, slide the shoulder blades down, take that one leg out. Your foot can be pointed, relaxed or flexed. It's up to you. If you cramp, keep it kind of relaxed. I want you to feel it in your glute and your hamstring go. So you're lifting up and taking it out. So I find flexing works nicely to get right at the top of that hamstring and into that glute. But pointing also works well. As you lift, like I say, just be careful you're not moving into that spine. And watch out, you're not leaning too much to that one side. So lengthening, lifting, as we're going up. Keeping that head and extension of the spine. Watch as you get tired, you don't drop down. Shoulders above those wrists. Engage. Hold it up for me and we're doing pulses. 2, 3, 4, from that bump. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you need to push back quickly and come back up. We're going to flex that foot and you're going to bend the knee. You're going to lower the knee down and you're going to squeeze into that bum hamstring to lift that leg up. And now watch that you're not doing this. It's fantastic. You can get as high as you like. But you really just want to focus on getting that engagement and bringing it down. And for 2, lift. And bring it down. And exhale for 3. Keeping that weight as even as possible. Space between the ribs and the hips the same. Hip bones facing down. Keeping this strong. 7. Exhale 8. 9. Hold it up for 10 and we pulse it up. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. If you need to push back, push back. We're going into 500. I'm actually going to face this way for you. So you can see, same leg. I haven't changed. You're still doing the same leg. Make sure your hips stay facing down. So really just focus on that and you're only lifting the knee up to the side as high as you can without lifting the whole pelvis. So if you really want to imagine a cup of tea sitting on your pelvis, or a glass of wine, or a cup of coffee, whatever your poison is, whatever you don't want to spill. Shoulders down, belly button in, and you lift the leg up to the side as high as you can. So it might only be to there. You want to feel that glute med engage. Keep looking down at the mat, at the floor. Space between your ribs and the hips are staying the same. Try and keep the weight on your hands the same as well. 6, 7, 8, 9. We hold it up here and we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Push back, rest position. Okay. Like I said, if you struggle with your wrist, go down on your forearms. Okay. Arms right. Shoulders down. Set yourself up again nicely, making sure. So take the time to set yourself up so that you're getting the movement and the engagement of the right muscles, and you're not just plonking into it and lifting and, all that jazz. Set up the foundations. Push those hands in, lift up, belly button to spine, taking that leg out. However you were, foot relaxed, pointed, flexed, up to you. Lengthen and lift, hips facing down, space between the ribs and the hips the same, and lengthen, lift. Head in extension of your spine, and watch out, it's not that. Really pull that belly button up. Hold it up for me and repulse. 9, 10, bring that leg down. If you need to, push back. We're flexing that foot, we're bending the knee, we're bringing the knee down, and we push it up. Keep that weight even. See if you're leaning too far over. If you can, you need to be able to lift this hand off if you can. Shoulders down. Watch that lower back. Hips facing down, really engaging into that glute and into that hamstring. 9. Hold up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10. Bringing it down. Shoulders down, belly button to spine, only as high as you can without lifting those hips. So we lift to the side and bring it down. See, it's all fantastic if you're doing that, but then you're not engaging into that glute med properly. So really think, even if it's to there, we lift. Check. Can you take that arm up? Shoulder blades down. Belly button in. Hold it up and repulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Push back. Rest position. Just take a breath. Release those wrists. If you're here, just be where you are, where you need to be. Shake it out. Okay, come back to sitting on your bum. We're going to do some rollovers, just for fun. But if you struggle with normal rollovers and you don't want to go over, you can do your reverse crunch or your half rollover. I'll show you quickly now. If you struggle with the rollover we're going to do, you can just do normal rollovers. Otherwise, we're going to roll over with our legs crossed, one in front of the other, like so. And then we're going to switch them when we're behind to the other side, and then go up and over, and then switch it when we're over. But please make sure that when you do upside down, that you're looking up towards the ceiling. If you don't want to go completely over, reverse crunch is just these little ones here where your legs are bent, you imprint your spine, and you're engaging into those lower abs, and you're lifting up. Half roll over, you flex your feet, inhale to 90, exhale, lift up and over. Normal rollovers when your legs are just normally together. Otherwise, follow me. I'm right behind you. Okay, we're going to externally rotate our legs. Let's take right leg in front. Your legs are long and you're taking your legs down to 45. So the right leg is on top of the left leg. We inhale the legs to 90, hands down by the sides, head looking up. And we exhale up and over. Inhaling, when you're at your spot, swap the legs over and exhale, peel it down. Engage into those abdominals, take the legs to 45. We inhale, legs to 90. Exhale, up and over. Find the spot, find the stability, and then swap the legs so open, close from the hips, and then peel it down. Engage into those abs. Legs down to 45. Inhale, legs to 90. Exhale, lift up and over. We're only swapping them behind us. We're not swapping them at 45. We swap. And peel it down. Engage. Legs to 45. Inhale, legs to 90. Exhale, up and over. We swap. Reach. And peel it down. Got one more each side. So we inhale. Legs to 90. Exhale, up and over. We swap. And we peel it down. Then we go one more. Inhale, legs to 90. Exhale, up and over. Keep looking up towards the ceiling. Find it. We swap. And we peel it down. Tag those knees into your chest. Rock yourself up for me. We're going to swivel ourselves around. And we're going to come to lie on our tummies. For our back extension, we are going to start lifting all fours and we're going to go into swimming. So as much as you can, if you really struggle with your arms out in front of you, you can do your basic back extension here as well. So just be where you are. Okay, so taking the hands out, your palms can be down or your thumbs can be up. Just feel where your shoulders are comfortable. Try and keep your legs as close together as possible, but if you feel it in your lower back, take them a little bit wider. Same with your arms. If your shoulders are tight, take your arms out a little bit wider, but try keep them as close together as possible. So I'm going to head down, so facing down, you long in your spine. We're going to inhale, lengthen, lift all fours up, and exhale, come down. We inhale, lengthen, lift all fours up, and exhale down. So my ears are staying by my biceps, carefully not looking too far up, so the back of the neck is long, lengthening through the top of the head, carefully not keeping your head down. Inhale, lengthen, lift, push those thumbs up if you're there, or push the back of the hands up, and inhale. Exhale, coming down. Let's go 3 more here, inhale. Exhale, turning the shoulder blades down, last one, inhale. Exhale, come. So that feeling that you had when you were up, you're going to try and keep that, and then we're going to swim. It's with hundreds breathing. So we inhale for 4, exhale for 4, and you're swimming opposite arm, opposite leg. All right. If you struggle, maybe just kick the legs or just do the arms. Take it back one notch. If you really struggle, you can lift up here and then just kick the legs as well. So if you're struggling with shoulders and that, you have options. Okay, let's do this. Inhale, lengthen, lift, hold it up. Inhale and we exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 4. One more sec. 4 and in. 4, lift. Come down. Push back. And breathe. Just take a moment for yourself. Especially if you struggle with back extensions or you're feeling a bit emotional, it does open up the heart, so your heart rate will be up a little bit as well. So just breathe. Make sure if you really tighten your back as well, just let it be. Okay, we're going to stretch and we're going to do seal puppy because we've done quite a bit of back extensions today. So seal puppy is just a nice way to end off, and you get to laugh. You get to laugh at me as well because it looks funny, but just enjoy it. So let's come up. If you need to fold your mat, please do. If you need that cushion again, take it. We are going into our hip flexor stretch, so a big step forward, opening out into that hip. That knee is above that ankle. Chest is proud. You can do any variation you're feeling. You can come down, you can come up, you can reach. Just be where you want to be. You just do the same on both sides. Pushing those hips down, opening up. Make space, make space. Keeping not just falling into it. You're still active, you've still got energy through your body even though we're stretching. It's not always about how far you can go. And keep those hips square, push back, straight front leg, keeping the hips square. Check in with your foot that you're not rolling onto the outside of it. Really square off into that foot, lengthening into that spine, shoulders down and away. If you do practice for splits, this is a perfect way to go into splits after the stretch, if that's what you want to do. If not, this is where we are. Soften into that knee, bring that just back. Other leg forward, make sure you do on this side what you did on the other side. So really pushing in. If you're up, you're up. If you're down, you're down. Push those hips forward. Engaging into the abdominals, holding yourself up. Keep those hips square, push back straight, front leg. Square off into the hips, check that that foot is squared off as well. We're going into splits. This is the time and place. Okay. Swivel yourself round. Bring your feet together. Lift up tall, push those knees down, getting into those hips. Your heels do not have to be as close to your bum. It's just be where you can get to. If your knees are up here and this is where you are, focus on lifting up and try to release into those hips. So carefully you're not gripping onto your bum cheeks because it's sore. Really just release those muscles, lifting up, pushing the knees down as much as possible. Just creating space, and then if you are there, you can lean forward if that's where you need to go to get that stretch in the hips. So really just working with your body. And you can play around with it, you can take the time to play around with it. There are pros to being online. Some pros to being online. Lifting up, take those legs out, knees up, toes up, as wide as you can. So you might be there. First thing, focus on lifting up and out of that lower back, up onto the sits bone. So if you are here and that is hard for you, don't even think about leaning forward yet. Really just think about you lifting up and out, and then if you can lean forward, you lean forward. So again, we make space to move into. Breathe. Slowly coming up. So you can do your double pigeon, one leg on top of the other one. You can even place this foot in front of you, or you can do your figure four. If this stretch does not work for you, you can lie on your back and do your figure four. Bum down, hips down, space between ribs and hips the same. Pushing the knee away and pulling the foot towards. And when you're ready, you can swap sides. There. So you can see it's the same sort of thing, lifting up. Always making space, always creating space. Okay. If you are lying down, come up to sitting. If you are here, come to the front. If you're sitting, come to the front of your mat so you have your whole mat behind you. If you cannot grab your legs, like I'm going to grab my legs now, by all means, you can be here, roll back and roll back up. Okay, so just do a nice little roll. Try and get that roll, because like I said, we did a lot of back extensions today, so just getting into that back. Otherwise, We are taking our elbow underneath our knee and our foot on top of our hand on top of our foot, and then the other side as well. Okay. So your feet are together. It's called seal clapping for a reason. You're going to clap your feet 3 or 4 times. So 1, 2, 3 or 4. And then you're rolling back and you're going to clap the feet at the back as well. It's hard to look at you and hold this position. But I'm here. Okay, so we're aiming to do this. Please try. This will make you laugh. I promise. If anything, it will make you laugh. Belly button in, keep looking down at your spine. Roll back. You clap. And we lift up. And clap. And roll back. And up. And if you're sitting just watching and laughing, get in on the action and do it. Here you go. Roll. And up. Find that balance. And roll back. Clap. And back. And I hope you're smiling. Roll back. And up. Engage. We're going to do one more. Roll back. And up. From there, try and hold this. Take your hands out. Bring the knees together. Place those feet down. If you need to cross your feet, you can. Slowly come up. Keep the head down. Unwind your legs. Hang upside down here for a bit. Just equalize. Soften into knees. If you want to sway, you can sway. If you want to hang, you can hang. If you want to bend and straighten legs, you can bend and straighten legs. Just release. When you're ready, find your center. Inhale, soften into those knees, and exhale, scoop it up. Feel how you feel slightly different when you start. Hopefully. Roll it up. Stack the spine. Standing up tall. We take a deep inhale, arms up. Thank you for showing up. Exhale, let it out. Well done for taking this time for you. I hope you enjoyed the class. Have an amazing day, evening, wherever you are. Awesome week ahead. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.